What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with episode 11 of the WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode NXT. Looking at the card, kicking off the show, we have Cameron Grimes, the new number one contender for the NXT Championship, against the return of Dexter Lumis, a.k.a. Dexter Two Belts, the former NXT first ever NXT Universal Champion, also former Mr. Money in the Bank. And I just got to say this. Welcome back, Dexter Lumis, to WWE. If y'all watched the past Monday Night Raw, Dexter Lumis made his return in the crowd. He was trying to invade Raw after the AJ Styles match. It was great how they played it out through the whole show, like with the security guards running in the back. You had the car crash in the back with Nikki ASH and Doudrop. It was just great. Triple H is doing one hell of a job since taking over. But once again, Dexter Lumis is back in WWE, and he is back here in the Realistic Universe mode. We saw the return of him last week. We had Cam Grimes having a title match against Pete Dunne after beating Pete Dunne the week prior, getting his title match that he earned. But Dexter Lumis wanted revenge on Pete Dunne. He attacked him before the title match. The title match didn't even start. Cameron Grimes didn't even get a chance to win the NXT championship. So he has called out Dexter Lumis. He feel like Dexter Lumis, cost his opportunity. So he wants to go one-on-one with Dex in the opening matchup. And then in the second match, we have Mustafa Ali versus Wes Lee. Both of these dudes were involved in a tag team match last week, with Wes Lee teaming up with Dominic Mysterio and Mustafa Ali teaming up with Daivari. Then in the third match, we have the new Cheetah taking on Joaquin Tasma. Then in the fourth match against the NXT Women's Tag Team, gets her first one-on-one match, and it is against Mandy, and he lost. And if he loses tonight in the main event, we will have a new NXT North American champion. But before we start, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, nobody has been able to dethrone these two ladies, and they remain your NXT Tag Team Champions. So they come in at 1 and 2. Number 3, but only Larkin coming in at number 3. Number 4, we have the North American champion Roderick Strong's loss against Kushida. That's why Kushida is the number one contender. But Santos Escobar still your cruiserweight champion, coming in at number 5. Another guy that could potentially be moving up to the main roster if y'all watch NXT 2.0, where he's going to be facing the Dawn of NXT. And if he loses, he has to leave NXT. But that is the power rankings. That is the top 5. Now that we've gone over the top 5, let's start the show.
The gold and black can only mean one thing. The future is here, and the future is now. This is NXT.
So in the opener, we do have Cameron Grimes taking on Dexter Lumis. Now, both of these men want their matches for the NXT Championship. We got Dexter Lumis, who lost the belt to Pete Dunne, never got his rematch. He was, put out by the Bruiserweight, attacking him with a chair after the match. And we haven't seen Dexter Lumis since last week. Now, Cameron Grimes, who was supposed to get a title match last week, but it got interrupted by Dexter. Now going one-on-one in the first match. Who's going to get the dub? It will be Dexter Lumis over Cameron Grimes. Then in the second match, which is a match that we're going to hop in, spectate, and watch, Mustafa Ali versus Wes Lee. Now, Mustafa Ali did win the North American Championship at one point, but he did lose it right back to Roderick Strong. And after he lost to Roderick Strong, the stipulation in that match was, as long as Roderick Strong is the champion, Mustafa Ali and Roderick Strong would not fight each other for the North American Championship until Roger Strong loses it, because we didn't want them to play hot potato with the damn belt. That just would have got too boring. We don't want another Charlotte and Sasha like back in 2016, 2017, when they were playing hot potato with the Raw Women's Championship. We're not doing that. All right.
You know, Mustafa Ali may be moments away from extracting his retribution. Major chip on his shoulder.
Major chip on his shoulder. Realizing he can't get the North American Championship back right now. And he's going to take that out on Wes Lee.
Ali may be abrasive, but one of the most highly intelligent competitors in all of WWE. Gentlemen, it's time to keep your eyes on the skies.
And his opponent from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee.
A man that took the NXT Cruiserweight Champion Santos Escobar to the limits in his debut, but he did come up short. Wes Lee looking for his first win in this realistic universe mode.
Traffic control. Wes Lee is about to take flight.
We are about to see an aerial display like none other from Wes Lee.
With any luck, someone may crash and burn.
Oh, come on, Corey. Don't say that.
To say that Wes Lee is a spectacle in the ring might be an understatement. His offense is on a level that is rarely seen in sports entertainment.
There is no denying that Lee is an incredible amalgamation of some of the sport's greatest high flyers of all time. His offense is soaring. Drop from the top rope.
And Mustafa Ali going for the early cover after the leg drop.
They got close there. It could be do or die time.
Here we go. Beautiful
Swinging neckbreaker. Really just laying it in.
Mustafa Ali with that chip on his shoulder is dominating right now.
Implanted by the DDT.
And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of the slip
To the sky.
aggressive work on that shoulder.
Oh my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. It's hard to know just what Wes Lee
Now Wes Lee finally getting back into this match. A couple of high flying moves, a couple of punches, a couple of kicks, a couple of chops.
Wes Lee does have a big playbook, but most of those pages cover
Ooh, what a DDT by Mustafa Ali.
around it. He'll start to lose his advantage.
elbow smash.
Down by the DDT.
And Ali, once again, going for the cover, not playing around, not wasting no time, trying to get the win early, and now locking in the camel clutch.
I think we're just moments away.
Shades of Sergeant Slaughter.
How do you counter the
Or should I say, not Sergeant Slaughter, shades of Scott Steiner. The hell am I talking about? Sergeant Slaughter.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Snap Merritt over. Precise drop kick to the base.
And will this be it? Powers through after two.
He really thought that was it.
And this match has been very fast-paced so far. You would expect that from these two men. Very fast-paced, high-flying action, high-flying moves like that. And that could be it for Ali. Ooh, Michael Cole finessed me. He said 3, and I thought that was it. I thought that was all, folks.
I thought it was over.
Damn you, Michael Cole.
WWE Universe thought it was over. Well, you gotta do a little more to finally finish this. DDT. Sights set on the top.
And now Ali looking at his finisher from the top rope, but once again, Wes Lee able to get those knees up just in time.
Nice snapmare. Ooh, a chop. Boom. Oh, God, that hurt.
Wes is heading up top.
He's trying again.
Again, a second shooting star press. And if you thought it was 3 count the first time, there was no doubt about it. Wes Lee was going to get the 3 count that time. Michael Cole didn't even say nothing on this cut scene, bruh.
A huge victory here tonight.
It's like I can't escape it. But Ali, disappointed. Taking the L to Wes Lee. But congratulations to Wes Lee getting his first W here in the Realistic Universe Mode series. And then the next match, well, I probably should have just hit next match because this is the next one we're going to watch, and that is the #1 contender for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, Kushida, taking on Joaquin Wild. I can never say that. Joaquin.
The future has arrived.
The future has arrived, and you could be looking at the future NXT Cruiserweight Champion in Kushida, who defeated, he's the only man to defeat Santos Escobar, handing him his first loss here in the Realistic Universe Mode series. And if he can beat him again one more time, Kushida will be crowned your new Cruiserweight Champion. But tonight, he has to focus on taking out 1/3 of Legado del Fantasma.
Kushida was undefeated in 8 mixed martial arts fights, and he brings those same submission skills now to WWE.
Faces of a Lucha Libre.
Running roughshod all over NXT.
I challenge anyone to find a more gifted, talented, ruthless
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Los Angeles, California, weighing in
For a second, I thought Mendoza was going to be the one fighting.
one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Joaquin.
This trio, already renowned as 3 of the best high flyers in all of NXT, a true dangerous group.
3 men who will win at any and all cost.
And right now, Legado del Fantasma hold all the gold, the NXT Tag Team Championships, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Hell, Wild and Mendoza are also the #1 contenders for the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. And they're going to get a match for those titles at some point. But for right now, Wild has to focus on eliminating and weakening Kushida for Santos Escobar.
Wild certainly lives up to his name. The man's a born risk-taker who's fully committed to honoring the Lucha Libre legacy that Legado del Fantasma has prioritized.
An in-ring style that is all his own. Perhaps we'll see Wild's risk-taking approach in this matchup.
Also in the ring is Kushida.
Lift off.
Double stomp.
Kushida with great timing.
Well measured.
Okay, nice combo, Kushida. Now working on that knee, trying to stop Wild from doing all those high-flying moves.
What should his strategy be here tonight? Wild shouldn't be afraid
message, getting his shoulder up before two.
That catches Wild looking.
Making that shoulder a priority.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
Wild holds him off.
Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
Another sunset flip. Thought he would have went for the cover there, but he chose not to. And now Wild getting some revenge, going after the knee of Kushida. After Kushida went after his knee, and then using his other knee to attack the face of Kushida. And Santos Escobar has to be loving this as he sits ringside, watching his familia do some damage to the #1 contender.
Keeps him at bay.
Being carried around with ease. Large face first.
He fends off the attack.
Body drop.
What a kick.
Oh, look at the kidneys.
Right to the spine. Climbing up top. He's got big plans. To the sky.
Can Wild close things out? Is it enough?
Whoa. No kick out. You usually see a kick out, but Wild with a big, oh my God, bro.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
What I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted by this
I did too.
cutscene that just won't leave me the hell alone. But big win for Wild. Him and Mendoza, they've been on a hot streak along with Santos Escobar. Like I said, Legado del Fantasma have been dominated. That's why they have 3 championships right now. But Kushida, disappointed. But he is still going to get that shot at the Cruiserweight Championship. But tonight belongs to Legado del Fantasma and Joaquin Wild. And then in the next match, we have Xia Li taking on Mandy Rose. Let's see who gets the dub there. And it is going to be Mandy Rose. And then in the main event, NXT North American Championship on the line. Cedric Alexander versus the champion, Roderick Strong. Who's going to win? Who's going to be the North American champion? And the North American champion is going to be Cedric Alexander. We had a title change hands. Congratulations. That's why we moved you down to NXT. Cedric Alexander, your new North American champion. That's crazy. We moved Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander to NXT, and they both have already captured the North American Championship at some point. But congratulations once again, Cedric Alexander. Let's move on to, before we end this video, we're going to go to the live event, which I am poorly at planning the matches. We just do it straight up live while I'm recording. But let's go ahead and do that. The next show is the live event. Let's see what they have set up for us. So they have Damian Priest versus Titus O'Neil. I don't like the Raw versus SmackDown thing. We're going to keep it, separated with the brands. They have Morrison and Mahal once again, SmackDown Raw. Sheamus versus Murphy. I don't hate that. I'm going to keep it. Both on SmackDown. Tony Storm versus Bianca Belair. 2 baby faces. I might change that. And then they have MVP Big E once again, Raw versus SmackDown. That seems to be the damn theme. But what we're going to do, let's see, Morrison, Mahal. I'm fine with Jinder. We're not going to hinder Jinder at all. So what we're going to do here, we're going to keep Jinder Mahal, and we're going to have him face somebody from Raw. Why not Bobby Lashley? Let's do Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal. Let's do that. Bobby Lashley versus Jinder Mahal. Bobby doesn't have a match at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, so why not? And then we're going to keep the Sheamus versus Murphy. I like that. And then we just have to change the first match, the opening match. Let's do a female bout. Let's do let's get to the females real quick. Let's do should we feature like NXT or something? Let's do Lana, who failed to beat Becky Lynch on Raw for the Raw Women's Championship, but we're gonna have them go at it again. Let's do Becky Lynch versus Lana, non-title match again. Let's do that. Or you know what? Instead of Becky Lynch, let's do Carmella. Or no, tired of using Carmella. Let's do I haven't used Nia Jax that much. Reckoning maybe? Build up Reckoning a little bit. Yeah, let's do Reckoning versus Lana. For the first match, third match, so 1, 2, and 3 is done. We just got to figure out. I'm fine with doing a SmackDown match for the females. Let's keep Toni Storm, and why not do Toni Storm versus Cyan Deville? They were involved in a tag match. It was Asuka and Toni Storm against Cyan Deville and Shayna Baszler. So yeah, let's do Cyan Deville versus Toni Storm, and then in the main event, I kind of want to get a champion involved. Let's do a tag match. Let's do the 24/7 champion. Let's do Angelo Dawkins and Montez against Alpha Academy. Yeah, why not? So that would be Chad Gable, Otis against Angelo Dawkins. And I gotta remove the damn... Oh my god, it's so annoying. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. A tag team match for the main event. So let's save those matches. And see, that didn't take that much time, to set up. We just got to do, a little bit of thinking. And, we can get it all set up. And let's simulate all the matches as Reckoning gets the win against Lana. Bobby Lashley probably squashes Jinder Mahal. Sheamus defeats Murphy. Toni Storm defeats Sonya Deville. And Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, get the win over Alpha Academy. But that'll wrap it up for NXT episode 11. Until the next episode.